Imagine having an AI employee that can understand tasks, make decisions, use tools, and complete work without constant human instructions. This isn't science fiction anymore. AI agents are becoming a practical technology businesses can actually use. But what exactly is an AI agent and how is it different from a normal chatbot like ChatGPT? In this video, we'll understand AI agents, how they work, where businesses can use them, and what you should know before adopting them. Let's start with the simplest explanation. A chatbot mainly responds to your instructions. An AI agent can take action toward a goal. For example, a chatbot can tell you how to respond to a customer. An agent could actually help manage that customer request. It can understand tasks, gather information, use connected tools, and complete multiple steps based on the goal. That ability to reason through tasks and take actions is what makes AI agents so interesting for businesses. Think of an AI agent as a digital worker with a specific job, access to certain tools, and instructions it needs to achieve. Give it a goal, provide the right information and tools, and the agent can work through a series of actions. For example, imagine telling an agent to research 10 potential leads and prepare a summary for your sales team. Instead of answering one question, the agent could research information, organize it, evaluate the results, and prepare the final output. That means AI agents are not simply about generating text, they're about completing workflows. And this is where the technology becomes genuinely useful for businesses. Instead of asking, what can AI write for us? Businesses should start asking, what repetitive work can AI help us complete? So how does an AI agent actually work? The process usually starts with a goal or instruction. The agent then understands the task, decides what actions are required, and chooses the tools needed to complete those actions. Those tools could include websites, databases, APIs, business software, spreadsheets, email systems, or internal company applications. The agent can then perform an action, check the result, and decide what needs to happen next. This creates a workflow where multiple steps can happen without someone manually controlling every single action. Of course, the level of autonomy depends on how the system is designed and what permissions the business gives it. And that's important because automation without proper controls can create more problems than it solves. Let's look at some practical business use cases. First, customer support. An AI agent can help understand customer requests, find relevant information, and assist with common support workflows. Instead of simply giving a generic answer, the system can potentially access approved business information and take specific actions. Next is sales. Agents can help research prospects, organize lead information, and support sales teams with preparation. For marketing teams, agents can assist with research, competitor analysis, content workflows, reporting, and campaign preparation. They can also help teams collect information from different sources and turn it into useful summaries. Finance teams can use automation for tasks like document processing, reporting support, and information classification. Even internal operations can benefit by automating repetitive workflows that normally require employees to move information between systems. Now let's answer the question many people ask. Is an AI agent just a more advanced chatbot? Not exactly. A chatbot primarily focuses on conversation, while an agent is designed around completing tasks and achieving goals. A chatbot might explain how to book a meeting. An agent could potentially check availability and help complete the workflow. The important difference is action. Agents can be connected to tools that allow them to interact with business systems. However, not every business needs an autonomous AI agent. Sometimes a simple chatbot or automation is the smarter solution. The technology should solve a real business problem, not simply exist because AI sounds impressive. So when should your business actually consider using an AI agent? Start by looking for repetitive tasks that happen frequently and follow a reasonably predictable process. If employees spend hours collecting information, updating systems, creating reports, or handling repetitive requests, automation may help. But don't automate a broken process. First, understand the workflow, remove unnecessary steps, and then decide where AI fits. Here's one of the biggest mistakes businesses make. They start with the technology instead of starting with the problem. They ask, where can we use AI? A better question is, where are we losing time, money, or productivity? Once you identify that problem, you can decide whether AI or human work is the best solution. This approach prevents businesses from spending money on complicated systems that nobody actually needs. Now let's talk about something businesses cannot ignore: security and human oversight. An AI agent may interact with sensitive business information, so access permissions, security controls, and monitoring are extremely important. Not every decision should be fully automated. High-risk actions may still require human approval before anything happens. The best systems combine AI speed with human judgment, especially when decisions affect customers, money, or important business operations. Now comes the question everyone asks: will AI agents take away jobs? The bigger change may be that jobs themselves evolve as repetitive tasks become increasingly automated. People who know how to work with AI, manage workflows, and solve complex problems may become even more valuable. So instead of competing against AI, professionals should learn how to use AI as a productivity partner. If your business wants to explore AI agents, don't start with a massive transformation project. Choose one small, repetitive workflow where success can be measured clearly. Build a simple proof of concept, test it with your team, measure the results, and improve the workflow. Only after proving the value should you consider expanding automation across more departments and processes. The goal isn't to replace every human task. The goal is to remove unnecessary repetitive work. When technology handles repetitive work, people can spend more time on creativity, strategy, relationships, and important decisions. AI agents aren't valuable simply because they're intelligent. They're valuable when they solve real problems and create measurable business value. If you want practical insights on AI, software, digital marketing, websites, and business growth, subscribe to Deuglo. Thanks for watching.